Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Marquita here for late nights, early mornings. Today I'm going to be doing, as promised, a comparison of the old Kylie lip kits with the new Kylie lip kits. If you saw my recent Ulta haul video, you saw that one of my purchases during Ulta's latest 21 Days of Beauty was some of the new Kylie lip kits. Now I have owned them prior to the new revamping, and I'll talk a little bit more about what exactly the revamping means. But like anything else, there are of course rumors, reviews, and all of that about the lip kits and about the products. So I just want to do a little bit of a comparison video here just to show you like what's changed, what's still the same, is it still as good as it used to be, are they worth it, are the old ones better, are the new ones better, are they the same? So those are some things I'll be addressing in this video, and I'll also be adding in at the end some still shots of me wearing all of the new ones that I purchased, which was a total of 4, so you can just see what they look like on me. And one of the things I have noticed, and this is something that I noticed even when Kylie initially launched her like cosmetics line a few years ago, and she received a lot of criticism about this, is not having a lot of models either on her website or in general with swatches from people of color. A lot of times it feature, of course, herself or her sisters or people around those skin tones. And so for a lot of minorities or darker skin, brown skin people, you didn't know what her products would look like, because we all know what like lipsticks and any type of color, what it looks like on someone with one complexion, it could look totally different on someone with a different complexion, whether it be lighter or darker. So one thing I have noticed about the website is that she has improved on giving more samples of people of color or different shades altogether, from people around her complexion to very like dark skinned chocolatey toned people. And so also the arm swatches, she usually has the 2 or 3 arms with the swatches on, so you can see what the colors look like on the different skin tones. So she is making strides to make improvements and be more inclusive in her makeup products. So I just want to put that out there because I know that's something that she has caught a lot of flack about since her cosmetic line launch. It's just that like your stuff is not made for people of color or darker skin tones because you don't show it, and you also, a lot of the colors weren't necessarily complementary to deeper skin tones. So I have seen improvement on that since the initial launch of her products. And I will say, even with the original line of lip kits, there were colors that look great on variety of complexions, but it's just the fact that a lot of the models were only one complexion or in like kind of the same range of complexions. So just keeping that in mind. So let's go ahead and jump into the comparison. Now, I purchased a total of 4 new Kylie's lip kits. And if you're not familiar with the lip kits are her matte liquid lipstick, and they also include the matching lip liner pencil. So that's what the lip kit consists of. It retails for $29. You can order it directly from her website, or you can find them at Ulta Beauty stores, which is where I actually purchased mine. I would highly suggest, based on my experience, I ordered from her website a lot, especially when she first launched her line. I love the lip kits, so I'll be honest there. I've always liked them. I like the old ones, and you'll see how I feel about the new ones shortly. But I would suggest that you wait for a sale, because she has a lot of sales on her website. And of course, Ulta will always have sales and things that you can use to get it discounted. So unless you just really want to try it, or maybe you have some points or gift card or something, I would wait to buy the lip kits or any of her products, to be honest, before paying full price. And it's not to say because they aren't valuable or they aren't worth that price, but why pay full price when you don't have to? That's how I look at it for any product. I would say that about anything that tends to go on sale frequently. Just wait until a sale. Don't pay full retail price for it if you don't have to, or if you don't want to. Maybe you don't care and you just want to buy it. That's fine, but that's just my advice because they do have a lot of sales. All right, so I purchased, of the 4 that I purchased, I already owned 2 of the colors in the old lip kit. And so I intentionally did that because I want to be able to make a true comparison between the old and the new kits. One of the things that I saw, well, let me rephrase that. A couple of the complaints that I saw consistently in the reviews, both on her website and on the Ulta website, when customers left reviews about the lip kits, the new lip kits, they complained about the colors not being the same, and they complained about it not lasting the same, not having the long wear effect that it had as the old ones had. So those are 2 of the complaints that I saw continuously across both sites. And that's not to say that there weren't perfect 5-star reviews or people still loving the kits, but just, when you start to see a lot of people or kind of the same complaints or issues come across, then it kind of shows that there might be some validity to it, because a lot of people are experiencing that issue, not just 1 or 2 people. So those are the 2 biggest things that I saw, is people still were complaining that the lip kits didn't last, the new lip kits didn't last as long, and that the old lip kits as the old lip kits. So first, let's talk about what makes these new lip kits new, like other than her changing the packaging, of course. What makes them different? So the old lip kits apparently had some ingredients in them that we know are not necessarily healthy for us as consumers, makeup wearers. Not that just being exposed to it once or twice is going to do anything to you, but when we're talking about putting things like on your lips or on your body, your skin is an organ that absorbs. So just keep that in mind when you're buying any products. Your skin is an organ, and so whatever you put on your skin is getting absorbed into your body. So if you're wearing makeup, and a lot of times we see this more with cheaper makeup, but when you're wearing makeup or lotions or creams or any of that, just know this is getting absorbed into your body, into your bloodstream, into you, going through your body. So if it has harmful or potentially harmful chemicals in it, long-term exposure, of course, can have negative consequences. And some of the ingredients that were in her old lip kits were had links to potentially cancer-causing agents, again, with long-term exposure and all of that. So part of her revamp or relaunch with the lip kits was to provide a clean ingredients list in her lip kits and her other products. She has revamped all of her, so not just the lip kits, but also the lip glosses, the other makeup. They have been revamped formula-wise to be clean. So let me give you that list of things in the new lip kits. They are clean, they are vegan, they are cruelty-free and paraben-free. And also gluten-free. So before, her lip kits were already cruelty-free, and I want to say it may have been vegan already too, but I know for a fact they were cruelty-free. Maybe not all of them were vegan, and it's listed on the back as well. This is the old lip kit. But I know that they were always cruelty-free regardless, old or new. So that's, again, something else that people complain about with the old lip kits. Once people start finding out, like, oh, it contains like XYZ ingredients, and these are considered cancer causing or have been found to cause cancer with long-term exposure. So she listened and revamped to give you a cleaner formula. So we know when things change, sometimes they don't stay the same or exactly the same. So first, I'm going to start off with what I'm wearing. I'm wearing the color Holly Berry, which is actually one from her old line and currently on the new line. This is the new line version on my lips. But I do have swatches on my arm of 2 colors that I already owned. And that was Holly Berry, which is on this arm, and I'll get a little closer in a second, and Mary Jo K. These are 2 of my favorite colors from the line, and also 2 that I repurchased in the new version, so we can do a true comparison between some of these things that people are talking about. So first of all, with Holly Berry, we'll start here. The old one, and it'll be the same on both arms. This is the old Holly Berry here at the top. The first streak is the lip liner pencil, or the lip pencil, and the second is the lipstick, the matte liquid lipstick. And again, this is the old one up top. And then on the second here, we have the pencil at the top and the lipstick, which is from the new kit, the one that's on my lips. So those are the swatches, and you can see there's really not much difference. They are both a deep burgundy. I would almost say that the one that I'm wearing might be slightly, just slightly deeper, like a hair deeper, not a big difference. And probably if it wasn't in swatch form, you wouldn't be able to tell. But this is the dried down swatch of Holly Berry. So this is the box for the old lip kit, Holly Berry. And then we have the new lip kit. Now, one thing you'll notice, her boxes are a little longer. So one way to tell if you aren't familiar, you don't know, the old boxes are black. The new ones are pink, like our whole line. All the boxes and packaging is pink. I'm going to show you the pencils and lipsticks in a minute too. But that's one of the differences in the relaunch, so you'll be able to tell. You can also see that the pink box, or the new one, is a little taller than the old one. I'm not sure what prompted that, because to be honest, the products are the same size. All right, and so the new one, of course, is in the pink here, lipstick and lip liner. And then this was the old lipstick, lip liner. So new design and everything. And like I said, I'm currently wearing the new one on my lips. This is Holly Berry, and you've seen the swatches. Really not much of a difference in color. Now, in terms of wear, I have worn all four since I purchased them, just to try them out. And like I said, I will insert those at the end of the video, but really not that big of a difference. What I do notice is that they do seem to be a little less drying. So that was another complaint, is that the old lip kits were very drying to your lips. Even applying the new one, it feels a little more liquidy. I don't know if that makes sense, because it's already a liquid lipstick, but it's a little, it has more, I want to say water. I don't want to say, it's not like watery, but it goes on a little more smoother to me. So you can tell that it may have a little more moisturizing agent in it compared to the old one. Now, with the old one, I will say, yes, it did dry out your lips if you didn't apply, like you could apply oil before to kind of moisturize and prep your lips prior to applying, which is what you should probably do with most matte lipsticks, because a lot of them tend to be more drying than a typical lipstick. And after you take it off, make sure that you use some kind of cleansing, like maybe an oil-based cleansing agent, and that will also help to moisturize. And then just apply, like a chapstick or lip gloss or something afterward, just to add that moisture back into your lips, and you won't have any problems. So again, those are the things that I've observed. In terms of long wear, if you are not eating or drinking, the new ones last perfectly fine. They will last through drinking. However, I will say it would transfer. So for example, if you're drinking out of a cup, I did notice the rim, would have the lipstick on, but it did not interfere with it in terms of making it look like, I was losing my lipstick. However, after eating a full meal, then it did tend to go away. And so that's something that I would suggest, is that you just be aware of that with the new ones. So in terms of long wear, I just knocked one of my boxes off. In terms of long wear, that's where I would say the new ones don't stand up to the old ones, is because they do transfer a little more. But in general, they will stay there, and just through like drinking a bottle of water, drinking out of a cup, you shouldn't have to reapply. However, if you eat a full meal, be prepared to probably have to reapply. One trick that I do, and this is even recommended on the back of the box for best results, and I don't know if she still has it on her new box. It was on her old box, but this is actually something that a MAC makeup artist told me a few years ago, is to take the lip liner pencil and of course line your lips, and then shade it in, almost like coloring your lips with the pencil, and then apply the matte liquid lipstick. And what that does is kind of adds an extra layer of color and protection. So even if, if you do maybe some minor eating, like maybe you're eating a snack or something, and drinking, you might lose a little bit of that lipstick, but because you have that second layer under there, it will not appear to be, like you were missing that lipstick in that spot, and usually it's kind of like right in here where you're eating. So that's one tip. And I'm going to go ahead and insert a clip here of me applying one of the lip kits, just so you can see exactly how I do it. All right. Hope you enjoyed that clip. As you can see, I am not a makeup artist. I am not a makeup guru. I do not claim to be any of those things. I am just your everyday person that wears makeup from time to time. And that's how I apply my lip kits. And honestly, that technique is what I use even when I'm wearing regular, like not matte liquid lipstick. If I have a matching pencil, I'll go find something that is really close to the color. I have found some really good dupes with some Ulta brand pencils to go with my MAC, some of my MAC lipsticks from my collections. I have like the Aaliyah collection and Selena collections, and they have some reds in there, and I found some great matching lip liners that work perfectly with those lipsticks. And I do the same technique where I just apply the liner first, color it in, and then put my lipstick on top, and you get wonderful results. Especially for a lipstick which you already know is going to come off and transfer easily. It works great. All right, second color here is Mary Jo K. This color is, of course, like a red. Up top we have the original, so that's the original lip kit color. The pencil is the top mark, and the second mark is the lipstick, liquid lipstick. And then the second set here, that's from the new lip kit. You have the pencil up top and the lipstick on the second swatch there. Now with this one, it appears just slightly, I would say maybe half a shade lighter in the new lip kit than with the old lip kit. Not a big difference. It still gives you a very vibrant red, and again, you'll see that at the end when I put in my still shot. You'll see what the new one looks like. Honestly, even looking at the swatches, it is not that much of a difference. It's just literally like maybe half a shade lighter. So if that's like one of your favorites, which these are my two favorites from the lip kit collection, old or new. So I love Holly Berry, love Mary Jo K, which is named after Kylie's grandmother. It's serving. Like I love it, love it, love it. Those are my two. That's my go-to red. I like this Holly Berry color for more of a like fall, winter, you know, kind of because it has a little deeper burgundy tone to it. So I love that. And I don't know if you can tell on my eyes, but I am wearing eyeshadow, which is from an old eye palette from Kylie's collection. It was the Halloween edition. I'm pretty sure it's not available on her site anymore. However, you might, you know, find it in TJ Maxx or on Poshmark or somewhere like that. So if you do come across it, it has, your screen is not messed up. It does have that holographic design, but that is what I'm wearing on my eyes. It's the only eyeshadow palette that I own. And as you can see, it's not super used. And if you go to my blog, which is linked down below, you will see more about this collection. But back to the lip kits. Overall, I would say that they're still worth purchasing. If you like the old ones, I think you'll like these new ones. Just keep in mind, like I said, the ingredients list is, that's the thing. Sometimes when we want long-lasting things, it involves using things that aren't necessarily good for us. So, you know, the trade-off is you now have clean ingredients, but maybe the lipstick is not quite the same color, or it doesn't last in the same way. I would still say it's a long wear. It's said to be a 24-hour long wear. That's her claim on here. I would say if you're not eating and drinking, absolutely. It says transfer proof. Wouldn't say that. Definitely not for these. Not transfer proof. On the old ones, yes. The new ones, no. It does transfer, but it's not a heavy transfer. So like I said, general activities, you're not going to see, probably if you give someone like a little peck on the cheek, you're not going to have to worry about it. But if you're eating, drinking, something like that, yeah, it's coming off. Waterproof, I would say probably not. Just based on my use, because if drinking takes it off, then it's not waterproof. Smudge proof, yes, once it dries. So keep that in mind. So liquid lipstick, make sure you let it dry, because again, people will put things on the wrong way and then complain because it don't work like it's supposed to. Well, you didn't use it the way you're supposed to. So that's something to keep in mind. But yeah, 24-hour wear, I would say, again, taking away the eating and drinking element. If you were just wearing it out, or you know, just wearing it during the day, and maybe all you're doing is maybe drinking some water or just drinking and not really having a full meal, it will be fine. So yeah, that is my take on the old versus the new. And I am just going to show you the others that I purchased. Besides Holly Berry and Mary Jo K, I also purchased Better Not Pout. It's a similar color, and again, you'll see that picture at the end. I have each one labeled, and then I also purchased Bite Me. So these were two that I did not have previously, and I really like those colors. They're more in the kind of a fuchsia, not bright fuchsia, but more of a in the pinky section, but kind of a deep like mauve pink, purpley color. So those fall in that range. So overall, I am happy with my purchase. Again, I bought them during the 21 Days of Beauty. They were $14.50 because they were half off. They retail for $29. Again, wait for the sales if you can. Sign up for her emails. Sometimes she does special sales for people for her email subscribers on her website. So yeah, are Kylie's products still good? I would say yes. And again, I've only purchased the lip kits from the new line. I don't have any eyeshadow, I don't have any gloss or anything like that, so I can't speak to those things. But if you're looking specifically for the lip kits or the liquid lipstick, because you can buy these separately without being in the kit, you can buy just the matte liquid lipsticks. They're the same thing. I would say that they're still worth it. They are still a good product. They do have a variety of colors. She's doing better with showcasing swatches on various skin tones. So yeah, give her a try if you haven't. Again, take the reviews with a grain of salt. You never understand why people don't get the results that they should get. But I will have to agree with what people are saying in terms of the transferness. You get that more with the new ones, and probably not waterproof, I wouldn't say. They're not going to come off with just like a little splash. Like if you're out in the rain, you get caught in the rain, it's not going to run. You're not going to have to worry about any of that. But like I said, through eating and drinking, be prepared. So that's all I have for you guys today, and I hope you enjoy the little slideshow at the end with me wearing each of the colors. And again, like I said, at the end of the day, I would recommend these products. I purchased them and I don't regret my purchases. I like the colors. So I think if you were a fan of Kylie, or if you just want to try out her lip kits, give it a try. It'll be worth it. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Definitely try to see them in person, or even find a YouTuber or somebody that looks close to your skin tone, or go in store where you can see the actual colors, because sometimes what it looks like on the box or what it looks like in the tube is not exactly what it will look like on your lips. And this one is pretty close though, I will say. But just go in, give it a try. And again, just one last time, the new lip kits are clean, vegan, cruelty-free, gluten-free, and paraben-free. Thanks again for watching. Please make sure that you check out my other social media handles down below, including my blog, where I do give some more reviews on Kylie products, mainly from the old line, but just to give you an idea. And also make sure that you subscribe and hit that like button. See you next time.